What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the King Closers Formula. I'm the King Closer. We got Mr. Jerry Norton with me today, and we're going to be calling Property Leads live for you. What's up, Jerry?
Doing good. How are you doing, RJ? We missed a few weeks. I think we wanted to try to do this. That was my fault. I was traveling and busy and stuff, but
yeah, busy living the life. I mean, you know,
we had a cow that was born.
And you castrated a possum.
And no, that I'm not putting on the internet because I don't think that I don't know if you're supposed to do that.
Oh, you only send that. You only text that to your friends. I see.
Okay. Exactly, you got it. But I did castrate a possum. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
it was crazy. It was also even more crazy in the fact that you texted to me. But it's okay. Yeah. We'll forgive you. You're still here. So today, Property Leads has provided us with some leads. This is Property Leads' new product. These are Metro leads. So Property Leads is now offering where you can get nationwide Metro leads for $75 a pop. And the difference here between the nationwide leads that they have previously provided is this gets rid of the rural locations. So it's going to be within a certain metric of major metro cities. So pretty excited about this. This is something that the biggest complaint that people have given in regards to Property Leads has always been, man, what do I do with these super rural leads? That's all I'm getting. Now, personally, Jerry and I kind of disagree with that. I mean, we spend a significant amount of money every single month with Property Leads inside of our wholesale organizations, and we don't really struggle with that too much. It's also part of the natural attrition that you get when you're buying PPL leads. There's always a give and a take. I personally have never minded the fact that, hey, if I'm getting super cheap leads, every now and then they're going to be in locations where I have to embrace being the buyer and walk away from it. But hey, Property Leads said, let's provide this for our customer base. They listened to the feedback. So now we have these $75 Metro leads that we're going to be working today. Jerry, what are your thoughts about this new product?
Yeah, well, I was going to add too to that, RJ, like I play the long game in my wholesale operation. And what I mean by that is I'm just watching my return on investment. And as long as I stay at a 3X, I'm thrilled. So meaning in my outcomes of wholesaling, am I making 3 times my spend? And for me, that's a win, and I'll keep spending the money. Now with Property Leads, I just checked because I wanted to be accurate. We're at a 5X return with Property Leads. Right. So I'm over the moon thrilled. So when I look at that now, and I track that every month, so I want to make sure that I'm trending. So if that dips a little bit, goes up a little bit, I really don't care. I spend the money because I know that we have a really good sales process. I know if we're consistent, we'll convert these leads. And so then I never play. The short game is when you have a bad day and you call a bunch of leads. Like let's say you and I call all these leads and we get nowhere. I don't chalk up Property Leads as like a terrible lead provider. That's one day. That's one sample. I look at the entire month of spending money and then I make decisions. And I think a lot of people, they get really screwed up when they're on such tight budgets maybe, or they're just looking at, I bought 50 leads. What was my return? Or I bought 10 leads. What was my return? Instead of playing it a little bit of a longer game.
Yeah. Well, before we get on the phone, I do want to answer one question here real quick. Deadshot 5722 says, is wholesaling still possible? Absolutely not. You should just give up right now and just start a YouTube channel talking about it, because you make a hell of a lot more money doing that than you do wholesaling. I mean, honestly, we're not going to do shit today. I mean, this is just, we're giving money away to Property Leads and we're not going to close any deals. Isn't that right, Jerry? Or no, I'm sorry. That's bad YouTube, RJ. Yes, wholesaling is still possible.
That's a sarcastic RJ right there.
Yeah. I mean, yes, wholesaling is still possible. We're actively doing it every single day. That I got off of a one-on-one with a TU member at like 10:15, and for the past 4 hours, I mean, I was talking about deals that were working and hiring somebody new to the team, and we're growing and expanding. So yes, we are absolutely still wholesaling, and is definitely still viable.
I've never been more active in the business, RJ, and I've never been more excited about the business. I mean, I'm optimistically positive and really excited for the direction of the industry. Have there been some things that have made it a little bit harder? Is there competition? Yeah. But I've heard you say this all the time too. You know, we have more at our disposal right now, more access to tools, technology, resources, buyers, data than we've ever had. So I don't know. I mean, if you apply yourself and you're consistent, you put in the work and you run it like a business. I mean, I do believe you have to run this like a business. You can't fly by the seat of your pants and think you're going to do this. You really have to have, I think, business skills. You got to be thinking about finance correctly. Got to be thinking about marketing. Got to think about your team. And, you know, if you're doing those things right, then this can be an extremely lucrative and rewarding business.
You're right. I have been saying it for the past probably 2 years that I think we're in the golden age of wholesaling from the aspect of, like, today, what we're about to call these leads from property lead. Property leads didn't exist. If you go all the way back to mine and Jerry's education programs at the beginning of it, the vast majority of what we taught was lead generation, right? We had to teach you how to generate leads to be able to get on the phone with sellers. Now we're primarily teaching, here's how you talk to sellers, here's how you do dispositions, here's how you overcome the regulations and transaction coordination issues. And because of that, it's so much easier because all of that previously existed. But even on dispositions, now that we have those softwares that exist, like Investor Base, Investor Lift, Deal Speed, even PropStream and Privy have gotten better when it comes to dispositions. So yes, this is the best time to ever wholesale. Who cares about the fact that you have to disclose that you're a wholesaler? Or maybe there are states out there that are a little bit more complicated. Everything else has gotten so much easier inside of our industry. So let's get to it, man.
Yeah, let's go.
You're up first.
Okay.
I'm curious.
We're going to go.
Are you going to go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tired landlord. Come on. Give me some. Where are they? Oh, there's one. Oh, not only tired landlord, RJ, it's non-performing tenant.
There you go.
That's like a super tired landlord.
Right?
That's like a pissed off landlord right there. All right, let's see if they answer. I'm gonna do the same thing as before on my laptop.
Well, while you're dialing, I'm just gonna respond to this one. Luxury wholesaling has always been around. Just so everybody is clear, this is not a new thing. You've always been able to wholesale anything. You can wholesale $5,000 ship boxes or $1,000 or $1 million tear downs in high-end neighborhoods. It's not a new thing. I know it's a new thing because certain people are talking about it, but you can absolutely make $100,000 plus on one deal. I've done that numerous times in Dallas, in Phoenix, in places to where, yes, there are neighborhoods that there are tear downs and multi-million-dollar properties being built.
We tried dialing that again. I don't know what happened. Didn't ring.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hi, Jan. This is Jerry calling about your property on 7th Street. See if I can help you out with a cash offer.
Did it just hang up on you?
No, it's still showing the clock. Hello? Yes, hello. Is this Jan?
Yes.
Hi, Jan. My name's Jerry. Calling you about your property on 7th Street. You still looking to sell that property?
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't sound very confident.
You're probably just someone else going to offer a ridiculously low number.
Oh, maybe. I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see. What are you hoping to get for it? Let's start there.
No, I'm not going there.
Not going where?
What do you pay for it? You're advertising. You pay top dollar. What's your top dollar?
Well, it depends. We'll have to dig into it, but I don't want to waste your time and my time if we're not even in the same ballpark. You know what I mean? I can dig it up and look at it, and we can go through a qualification process, and you give me a bunch of information, and then I can give you an accurate number. But if you told me what you were hoping to get, I can tell you if it's worth continuing on. What do you think?
No, I want to hear it from you. I want you to do what you say on your ads.
Okay. 150,000 cash.
And I'll take it.
No? Okay, your turn now. Oh, you hung up. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Maybe not. What were you seeing the neighborhood? Was that like a $400,000 neighborhood? 300,000?
Yeah, 440. Yeah.
Yeah.
440.
You know, this is one of those things that you were talking about there at the beginning, though, Jerry, where it's so when we look at a call like that, people get hung up on this and they're like, so I got this lead and the guy didn't want to give me a price and then he hung up on me. And it's like, but we expect that to happen on 90%.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with that. We're going to go through this. Watch me and Jerry connect with 10 people and there will be a contract.
Yeah. I mean, I would rather him hang up on me. What was I, 1 minute in than 40 minutes in. And I go through this whole thing and I ask him all the questions and because it's usually a really strong indicator if they won't name a price that there's low motivation. He's probably not motivated. He answered it sort of like, well, yeah, maybe. So I would rather weed that person out up front than spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes talking to him.
Well, he said some triggering things there. You guys said you'll pay top dollar. Okay. And I'm not sure if I want to sell or not. And then I'm not doing that. Make me an offer. I mean,
yeah,
honestly, I'm probably out at that point. I thought you even did. Yeah. You did nicer than what I would have done. So I'm going to go. But again, also to be clear, this is Jerry making a decision that he wants to talk to a tired landlord. When you talk to tired landlords, there's an opportunity that you're going to have a very logical conversation where numbers are easily discussed and you can come to an agreement. And then the flip side of that, the negative side to tired landlords is you can run across that guy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you pay top dollar. I read your ad. Make me an offer. Right. I'm not talking to you. So, okay. Yeah. I'm going to go to Full Gut Needs Everything in Detroit. See if this can be worth more than $5,000.
What number are you on the list?
32.
Okay.
Please leave your message for 31.
Oh, tired landlord.
Please leave your message for 3139.
Shane, that tired.
5155222.
Hey, Sharnita, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Pembroke Avenue. Looked like you filled out a form on my website saying that you needed to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. All right, I'm just going to go right below it to Florida.
Message. Thank you.
Hey, Richard, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Periwinkle. Looks like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you needed to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. Yes, this is live. Just like every Tuesday at 2:22 p.m. See what this is. Well, this is RJ. I was hoping that was a seller. It was not. I was also getting cold called myself.
For some discount insurance or?
Yeah, no time to let that person down softly. I'm sorry. I'm currently live on YouTube doing the same thing that you're doing.
Poor guy. He just marked down bad lead on his list.
Right. He's probably going to blame the lead provider.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Emily, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on 6th. Looks like you filled out a form about needing to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. Come on now.
Do you remember when we went 3 for 3?
I do. It was the greatest live stream
of all time.
Telephone number 6.
Hell no, we weren't always good.
2400604. Your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Jennifer, this is RJ calling about your property there on North Dakota Street. Give me a call back, 817-915-6860. Thank you. Hello, this is RJ. This is RJ Bates. Is this Emily?
Yes.
Hey, Emily, I was calling about your property there on 6th Street. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you were interested in selling that property. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, how much are you looking to get for that property?
The realtor quoted me 85.
85.
And I know that, and I know you guys do the close. You pay for the closing costs and whatnot. When she said that, I was like, well, I know I'm probably going to work with 70 area.
Okay. So you kind of consulted with a real estate agent about listing it on the market?
Yeah, but it hasn't been taking pictures or any of that just yet because I reached out to you guys.
Okay. But did you sign a listing agreement or no?
No.
Okay, good. All right. So 85. What's got you interested in selling the property?
My uncle's had this for 58 years, and he's 83. And all the bedrooms and bathrooms are on the second floor, and his legs don't work. So it's kind of not a good fit for him anymore.
Right. Okay. So is your uncle selling it or are you selling it?
Well, I'm power of attorney able to sell it.
Understood. All right.
So he's selling it, but I'm doing all the work.
Okay. Now, just curious, I mean, I know you kind of mentioned that we would cover the closing costs and whatnot. That price of 85, is that what you're wanting to get from an investor, or is that just what you're saying? Like that's what the realtor said if you listed it?
Yeah, that's what the realtor said if I listed it.
Okay. And are you open to potentially selling it for less than that to an investor? Because just on a quick look here, I think we would need it lower than that just based off of kind of the values that I'm seeing in the area. So is that a negotiable number, or is that kind of pretty close to what you guys are going to be needing?
It's a negotiable number, but can't be a too low.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I obviously I want to be fair to. I always want it to be a win-win situation. That's why I was asking, because if it's like, hey, we need it to be close to 85, then I would just tell you right out of the gates, like, hey, there's probably not much conversation to have to investors, just because just on a quick glance here, this looks like a $100,000 to $125,000 neighborhood. Those are probably, I haven't looked at pictures of them yet, but those are probably the properties that are in pretty decent shape. Does your property need any work done to it?
Yes, but nothing major.
Okay. What does need to be done to it?
The kitchen floor needs to, this one spot that needs to be repaired and needs to be like re-vinyled because my nephew did it and it is horrible.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then the front porch floor that needs to be replaced, plus just like painting in the kitchen. And then the dining room is full of panel from when this house was built. So as you could imagine, that there are some repairs that need to be done to this wall, but not like all the way around. There's just one section on the wall that really needs to be replaced. But you can't get this panel in anymore, so.
Gotcha. Just real quick, this popped up and I don't know if this is already potentially taken care of, but is the property in pre-foreclosure?
That has been being made payments on. But yes, has been one. We are working with legal aid, and we're on a payment. He's on a payment plan and stuff for that.
Okay. And the balance on the mortgage is really low, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It shows here on my little system like 13,000, and it maybe and then like a couple of liens. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely don't want to get into an issue there with pre-foreclosure with that low of a balance,
Yeah.
And then the liens, I guess, is some delinquent taxes.
Yeah.
Like a couple grand. So altogether like 15 grand owed.
Yeah.
Your uncle, is he going to move to another property, or where's he going to go after this?
I'm buying a house. I'm trying to get this one house. That's the only thing. Like, I actually have to sell his house to be able to purchase a house.
Okay. Is there a specific dollar amount that you need to purchase that property?
Well, they want, I think I told her that I could do up to 40,000 down.
Okay.
Because I don't want to do too low of a payment on a house that costs $125,000.
Okay. Do you already have a mortgage? Do you already have a mortgage lender that you'd be working with?
Yes, I
gotcha.
have all that. It's just working with the realtor to get another property, but at the same time, got to sell this property to be able to get the other property.
Yep. Understood.
I've looked at a couple houses, but I can't put an offer in just yet unless I get some type of offer for here. And then the only thing is, after the house is sold, I just need that time for the closing on the other house and to be able to vacate.
Okay. Does this property have a basement?
Yes.
Is it
And
finished?
No.
And the attic is unfinished as well?
Correct, but it has new installation.
Okay. Because I'm
And
looking
your
at a
furnace is
couple of
only
these
2 years.
properties that have sold in that 125 range. Because for me, it's simple math. I've got to see what the property could be worth once I fix it up, and then I can reverse engineer the numbers, kind of anticipating, okay, what do I need to do to make it look like this? This property it sold for 125 had an unfinished basement. Looks like new carpet, new vinyl flooring throughout, new, obviously, paint, some new cabinets, appliances. So it's in really good condition. This property is on Englert Street. It's 9 Englert Street.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah. Have you seen the pictures of it?
Yeah. The house that I just went to look at, I've seen them pictures before, and I said, I need this house.
How far off do you think our condition is from that one?
Well, it doesn't have new flooring and new paint and new siding or none of that. So
Right.
there's work to be done on the inside and some on the outside. But I can't say because I'm not an architect, or someone that does this. So, like, to me, it could be peeling paint, and all I got to do is scrape it and repaint it. But to you guys, there should be something else that needed to be done before,
Right. But there's definitely a difference between the two, right? I mean, we would have to do. Yeah. Okay. Looking at a couple of others, I'm hoping that I see some that are not quite as fixed up. What is, like, since you're the one in charge of this, obviously there's a property that you've identified that you would like to purchase. You have to get an offer on this one in order to be able to make an offer on that one. So speed is important. That's probably why you don't want to go with a listing it, right? Blue sky scenario, like if you painted that out with this conversation today, I mean, is it you're walking away and you have this property sold and then you're able to move forward with that other property? Is that like the ideal scenario for you?
Yes.
How motivated are you to make that happen? Because I think just running the numbers here, I don't know that I'm going to be able to put 40 into your pocket from this. If there's 15 owed, that would be 55. You're talking about 85 on the market. I'm probably going to be less than that. Because if the property can be worth 125 and seeing what those pictures, what that looked like, I'm probably thinking I need to have at least 40 to 45,000 in work to make it look like that. So I think we would be putting less than the 40 grand that you're kind of seeking to put down on that property. Is that something that you could work with? Are you that motivated, or is it kind of like, hey, we could find another house and maybe we should just list with an agent?
Yeah, because I don't want to do no $40,000 on the house
because of the payment.
Yeah, like that's a big loss.
Right. Because that's all that's owed on the property, right? 15,000.
Yep.
And if you had the 40 in your pocket from this, that's the ideal scenario. That's what you need for this.
Yes.
Okay.
But so you're offering me $40,000 for that house?
Well, no, not yet. really 40 plus the 15. So it would be 55 is kind of the bare minimum that you need. Because you got to pay off what's the liens and the mortgage, and then you need the 40K for the down payment. So 55,000 is the least that you could take on the property.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna run through this with my uncle and what he says he wants to do. And if you could give me a call back tomorrow area, and I will let you know how that conversation went.
Real quick, I'm trying to think of there might be something potentially else that I want to run by you that might be able to put more money. Well, no, because you need the 40K quickly for that other property. Is that other property listed, or is it?
Yes.
Okay, so it's got to be quickly. Yeah, I would have the conversation with your uncle and see if that's something that he would entertain. We might be able to make that work. So yeah, talk to him, and I could definitely call you tomorrow. What time tomorrow would work for you?
About noon area.
Okay. All right. We'll call you back at that time and see what he says.
Okay.
But if that doesn't work with us, what I would tell you is the best option is going to be probably listing with a realtor, because from an investor standpoint, even those numbers are pretty tight from what we could do to the property. So we're kind of limited on those options. The only other thing that I was trying to look and see is maybe we could turn this into a rental property. Do you have any idea of what the rent rates are in that area?
Well, they quoted when I looked a while back, said like that the rent for this house, if it was in good condition, could be up to $1,800.
Okay, well now we might be talking about a different story. Because if it's in good condition, and maybe we could get you're talking about some flooring in the kitchen and maybe some paint is what you were kind of talking about.
Yeah.
To get it up to that rental condition, the value of the property wouldn't increase that much. So maybe it could get increased to maybe 100,000. But then we get that rent. I'm seeing on Zillow, it says it can rent for like 1,500 to 1,600.
Yeah.
Let's do this. 100,000, 10,000. I could probably, if those numbers check out, I could definitely do the 55,000. So, so talk to your uncle and see that would be the play for me, because that essentially gives me at the end of the day 20% equity at the end of it, which I can pull out the vast majority of my money, which is what most investors want to do. So just full transparency, that's where I would need to be. Any other investor, if they tell you they could do more than that, is probably going to be trying to do something that either they don't understand or trying to pull one over on you. So those numbers are pretty spot on. So I think those would be your two options: 55,000 to an investor, or 85 and you list with the realtor, and then you've got the commissions, and then the closing costs, and then any potential inspection items that come up. So you would net a little bit more on the MLS with the realtor. It would just take a little bit more time.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to run that through with him and see what he says.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll talk to you tomorrow around noon. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. That poor voicemail that I left before was on that entire time. It is a 16-minute and 33-second long voicemail.
They're gonna reverse engineer your sale process, and they're gonna be one step ahead of you when they call you back. They're gonna be like,
Uh,
now you're gonna ask me what I think the repairs are.
Right.
I like that call, RJ. You know, one of the things that I love about your style is you walk through your thought process with the seller out loud. It's like you're, and it's such a great education for everybody watching, but you're allowing the seller to see inside your mind, which in my opinion creates trust, because you're seeing this for the first time. They know you're seeing it for the first time, and you're just logically walking through with them how you're looking at the deal, which again, I think that takes away some of the anxiety for a seller, because they're hearing you work through numbers. They're hearing you look at scenarios, figure out what's a deal. And it just comes across more authentic, I feel like. And I think it just lowers the guard for people.
Yeah, that was a tough situation, right? I mean, she's the power of attorney. The uncle can't get up the stairs anymore. Like she said, his legs don't work. They have to sell the house, but she's also like, I gotta have the 40 grand to put down on the next property. And we've got a realtor that says 85, but we have another property. So it's like, can we give you what you would need? Not necessarily what you want, but what
how'd
you need.
How'd you run your numbers? Where did you want to be?
I wanted to be significantly less based off of ARV as a flip, right? But then if you go in and you say, if we can make it worth 100,000 and we put 10 into it and we contract it at 55, right? And then we do a $10,000 assignment fee. We're contracting it to our buyer at 65,000. That gives them $23,000 in equity, or 23%.
Yeah.
After some holding costs and closing costs and whatnot, they're going to be right around that 20%. So is it a great deal? No, but cash flow wise, you're going to end up being 75, 80 grand all in, and you're going to be renting for $1,600 a month.
Honestly, that's probably the better play. Whenever you're dealing with a house that's got an ARV around 100, usually those pencil way better as rentals. And your rehab gets cut in half because a buy and hold guy's not going to spend that kind of money on it. Usually the cash flow is great. You're just way better off looking for a buy and hold buyer than a flipper.
Right. And on that note, I always want to underwrite every deal as a flip first.
Right.
Right.
Because that's going to be your lowest price.
Right. And also it gives you the most amount of buyers, because then you're getting the flippers and the landlords. Now on this, I'm not getting any flippers. I'm only going to get the landlords. Mm-hmm. Landlord might beat me up on price, right? I mean, you just talked to a landlord previously. We saw how they could treat you. And so this is in an area in New York that I don't do a ton of deals in. So it's not like I have some go-to buyer, but at the end of the day, it's movable. So good conversation. And that was a callback on a voicemail. So another reason why you should always be leaving voicemails. Yeah.
Great. Okay. I'm going to call the other tired landlord in Arizona. Where'd it go? Kingman, Arizona.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes. Hi, Diane. This is Jerry calling you about your property on Hearn Avenue.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling back.
Oh, you're welcome. I understand you're looking to sell that property.
Yes, we are.
Great. And this is a rental currently.
Yes, but the tenants have moved out.
Okay.
So it's empty. So it's empty now.
Okay. That makes things easier, right?
Yes.
I'm just pulling it up right now. Did you have a price you were hoping to get?
We were hoping to get 160.
160. Okay.
Yes.
And what's got you at that number?
We just assumed that it's fair because we didn't want to do any work to it, and Zillow had it valued higher in the 200s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zillow's got it at 204,400 right now anyway.
Right.
Okay, so you're thinking if I can discount it a little bit, maybe I can get an investor excited about it. Is your thought process?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now Zillow's showing some pictures here. Are these? How old are these? This might be from back when you bought it, maybe.
Possibly.
Is this like reflective of the current condition? I guess is what I'm wondering.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So it looks about like these pictures on Zillow.
Yes.
Okay. So it's, I mean, these are definitely like rent ready condition. You know, it's not retail flip ready, but it's rent ready. Is that what would you agree with that?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. What would I need to put into this? What needs fixed?
That I don't really know.
Okay.
It's been a rental for the past year, so I'm not really sure. We
Okay.
have gone in and done walkthroughs, and we're in the process of having it cleaned.
Yeah. And you're thinking rather than re-rent it out, let's just sell it and cash out is kind of what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
What were you getting in rent?
1,000.
1,000 a month. Is that market value? Would you say?
No, it was below market. It was
Yeah.
below market value. 1,200, I believe, was the
Okay.
market value for that area.
Yeah, Zillow's got their estimated rent at 13, but yeah, 1,200 is probably pretty accurate. Okay.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say we had it at 1,000 to give the tenants a break.
Okay. But they didn't work out and left.
Correct.
Now, this is not a manufactured home, is it?
I want to say it is, but it wasn't insured. It was insured as a regular home because of the foundation or how it was set. It wasn't insured as a manufactured home.
Yeah, if you put it on a foundation, then now it's permanent, you know, so it becomes real estate usually. I mean, it's still a manufactured home as far as the way it's built. Which does impact resell. I mean, that is true because it's people look at them a little less, you know. So when you go to resell, that will impact it some. You know, it's got the 412 roof pitch and stuff. And it looks like it's got a detached garage, or is that like a big shed, or what is that? Is that a garage?
No, it's a garage with a workshop in the back.
Okay. All right. And what it's got on here is correct. 1352, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. So this looks pretty much rent ready. I mean, like if I threw a sign out in the yard, I could rent this out. I wouldn't need to do much to it.
Correct.
Okay. How firm are you on that 160? Because I am cash.
Well, it depends what the offer is. I mean, that's what we would like, but we could go down a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just a little concerned about it being a mobile home. Is it on a crawl or what's it? Is it just a slab or what's it sitting on?
You honestly don't know. I haven't looked underneath.
Okay.
I was told it was on a slab, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's right. If I'm looking at the pictures, it looks like it's on a slab. And what is this? What neighborhood is this in? Let me try to, because it looks like I see a trailer next to it. It's not in a park, is it?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's in a neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at the area here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find other similar stuff. How long have you owned this property? How long have you owned this?
My son inherited it last January in
Okay.
2025. And the prior owner had it since 2016.
Okay. So you don't owe anything on it, correct?
Correct.
And are you the seller or your son?
My son, he's the actual owner of the house.
Okay.
But I'm running interference for him.
Okay. So you have the ability to make the decision for him? Like if we agree on price and terms, that would go, or how would that work?
Yeah. No, it would, as long as it's reasonable. If it gets too low, then I'd have to get his consent to it.
Okay. But we would still send it to him for signature, right? Like if we agree on a price.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. But he would go with it as long as it's reasonable.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me look here at a few more things. I'm just pulling up solds in the area. I mean, there's a lot of low priced homes going on. There's some higher ones too. It's a little bit of everything. Yeah, so here's one that looks very similar, but it's like new kitchen, new everything. So that one's kind of more of a retail flip. I mean, what's the best you could do? Like if we could agree on a price, close in 30 days, all cash, I'll pay the closing fees as is. What's the best you could do?
Without asking him, I'd probably say about 140.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to be closer to 120.
Okay. I have to ask him about that and get his consent.
Okay. Can we call him up? Like, can you three-way him in?
Let me check. I don't know if he's at work or if he's at home. Let me send him a text real quick.
Yeah, I can hold a minute. I got nothing else to do but talk to nice folks like you guys. Buy houses, you know.
Okay.
I lived in Mesa for 3 years. But too hot for me, Arizona.
Yeah, it is.
Have you been there a long time?
No, we've only been here since 2016, and it's starting to get that hot part of the time. I hate it.
Does Kingman get hotter than like Phoenix? Because I feel like up in Phoenix, it's like 10 degrees hotter than everywhere else.
It's true, it is.
It's all the asphalt.
You know, we're actually up in the hills in Kingman.
Yeah. And
so we're like 5-10 degrees cooler than downtown Kingman or say Bullhead.
Yeah. So my grandparents, my grandma is 90. She just turned 90. She lives in Wickenburg. Have you ever been up there?
Wow. Oh yeah.
It's like a cowboy town.
I like it because of that.
Yeah, it's a really cool town. Yeah.
By Phoenix.
Yeah, but what's crazy is she was born there. Her parents lived there. And I think to myself, what did they do 100 years ago in Arizona? How did they live in Arizona without air conditioning? I wonder that all the time.
Yeah, or maybe they were just acclimated because we're used to air conditioning.
Yeah, we're soft now. We're real soft.
Yeah. Okay, he's not responding, so he must not be home. Is there a number I can reach him?
Yeah, this is my cell phone I called you on.
Okay.
Yeah, if we could be at that 120, because I got to base it off of what these nicer ones are selling for. And then what I'm doing is just so I'll explain to you kind of my logic is there's a comp I really like that looks just like yours. It's a manufactured home, same kind of lot. It's close by. It's on Hearn. You're on Hearn, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's on your street, and this sold in April of this year for 175. Same bed, same bath, same square footage. But it's nice. It's updated, you know, so it's got new kitchen, new floors, new paint, new things. So I would guess there's about a $25,000 upgrade there. And that sold for 175. So then I got to back that out. Then I got to back out, you know, soft costs, closing fees. If I were to flip it now, I think the play here is to keep it as a rental, but I need to have that as sort of plan B. Plan A would be if I bought it, spent some money on it, and resold it. And yours has the garage, so I kind of bumped it up a little bit for that and stuff. So anyway, I think 120 would be a great number for an investor on that. So if you could talk to your son about that, get his okay on it.
Okay, I can do that.
And I'll be around here for the next couple hours. Yeah, just if I don't answer, text me because I'm on the phone with somebody else. But text me back at this number. You got my number on your phone, right? That came up.
It just says Anne Marie Norton.
Oh,
So phone number attached to it. So,
yeah, that's my wife. Yeah, but that phone number is my phone number. My name is Jerry. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not talking to Anne Marie. You're talking to Jerry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I see him, I will talk to him, and I'll keep trying to reach him.
Okay. Yep.
right,
Keep trying to
thank
reach
you.
him and talk to him. And then if he has any questions, you know, bring him on, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Been doing this a long time, and would love to help you guys out if I can.
Great,
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Talk to you soon. Okay. Bye.
All right. While that was happening, I got 2 callbacks. Both
From your other calls?
Yeah, both are ready to talk. So I've gotten 3 callbacks already. So this is why
Let's get 'em on.
This is why I keep a quarter right here. Boom. Why I might keep a quarter. So you flip it. Heads in South Dakota. We're calling heads. The tails is Florida. So we're going to South Dakota. It's a insta dispo if it's a deal.
There's all but 5 buyers in South Dakota.
Hey, is Jennifer there?
Yep, this is Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer, this is RJ just calling you back. I was the one that was reaching out to you about your property there on North Dakota Street, which is funny considering you're in South Dakota. I'm sure that has never been a problem for you.
Oh, no, never.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So you are interested in selling that property, right?
Yes.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
I was looking at 140.
140. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
I'm just trying to relocate before school starts. My oldest wants to hit high school in Sioux Falls, and it's 45 minutes away. And I work from home, so I'm not able to leave work and drive her, leave work again and pick her up, because then it's 4 hours driving. So, yeah.
All right.
Best to locate for me.
So we got to get you to Sioux Falls.
Yeah. Yep. I'll be heading to Sioux Falls.
Okay. Funny enough, I live in Fort Worth, Texas, and my son plays travel hockey. And one of the teams that he potentially is going to play for this year wants to travel to Sioux Falls to come play a hockey tournament.
Yep, they got some good sports programs going. So
I know. We did North Dakota the past 2 years, and now they wanted to do South Dakota. I'm like, I'm checking off states I never thought I'd be traveling to. So, all right. What let's see. How'd you come up with 140?
I think I can with 140 because
I owe 136, I think 136, 137. So I just rounded it to 140.
All right, not much wiggle in that worm. So
No,
you're telling me straight up it's 140. not much room to negotiate, sir. All right. I've got pictures on here from, I don't know, I guess this might, how long have you owned it?
3 years. That was the last one that bought it.
Gotcha. So when you bought it, it was all that snow right outside.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Does it look like the condition in these pictures, or has it gotten better or worse?
So it's a little bit different. So the carpet upstairs and the carpet in the one room needs cleaned, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It's been there for 3 years. And then the kitchen is now a light sage green color. But there are 2 spots that I opened up. So there was a closet in the living room, and it kind of goes underneath the stairs. They had it blocked off with a little wall to make it shallow, and I opened that up. And then upstairs, they had a room blocked off. So we took down a couple of those panels, and that room's open, but it's just the panels removed. So I stopped because I don't know how to tear down a wall.
Why would they just block off
no
a
idea.
room? That's weird.
Yeah. We're looking for the second bathroom. So when I originally bought it, they had it listed as 2 bathrooms, but there's only 1. And so we were looking for it. I don't know if that was the previous bathroom. There's nothing in there to show signs of it, but
Weird.
yep. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like, that's extra floor space. Did you do that?
that's where they were hiding the dead bodies.
Yeah, well, that's what we were. I was like, it's hollow in there. Let's tear it down. And yeah, we were joking around about it.
Yeah,
My daughter
exactly.
sleeps up there. She's like, there better not be anybody in there. I'm like, oh, hopefully not.
Right. All right. That just is not accurate. That's why. I am fairly certain that I am the perfect person for you to talk to today.
Which is wonderful.
Yes. So I live in Fort Worth, Texas. I've been doing real estate investing since 2014. And 2.5 years ago, I started a company, an education company called Titanium University. And I teach people how to do this now. And this gentleman signed up for it about 1.5 years ago named Danny Herman. And Danny lives in Colorado, but he's from South Dakota.
Oh, is he?
And it's so funny because South Dakota is kind of like real estate investing wasteland. Like it's just nobody knows anybody there because it's like the least populated state, right?
Yeah.
So it's always like if you get a lead in South Dakota, it's like, well, what am I going to do with it?
Yeah.
Right. So these leads come across and I'm like, well, I know exactly what I'm going to do because Danny has all of his family up there. They're all inside of real estate. And so it's like we immediately have, and they're in that area. So we immediately have a solution. And so anytime I have these types of leads, I'm like, yes, unless you were speaking to someone directly like your neighbor or inside the city, just pure real estate investing, we were the right company for you to reach out to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you the 140. There's no margin for us to really negotiate there. We do cover the closing costs. So that's pretty much a net number to you minus that mortgage and any prorated taxes that you would owe for this year. The way it would work is I would send over 2-page agreement to you. that says, hey, my company is going to buy it from you for the 140. We would close on your timeline. So how quickly or how long do you need to be able to move out?
I can be out by the end of July.
End of July? All right.
Yep.
Let me look at this real quick.
If that works.
Yeah, July 31st is literally a Friday, which
that works great because then I can get moved in August 1st. So
there you go. So I will send the contract over for a closing date of July 31st. And what we would need to do is come out, we'll walk the property, do our inspection on it, just make sure that it's everything that I need it to be, which I have pictures. Obviously, we'll want to take a look at some of the openings that you did there in the haunted room with the dead bodies in it. Yeah, don't put that on the disclosure. But we'll take a look at that. And if everything checks out, then we'll close on July 31st. If there's something that comes up, we'll communicate with you. You will be talking to Danny directly moving forward. And so Danny would just kind of explain like, hey, this is what we can do. This is what we can't do. It's up to you on if we came back and we said, hey, this has more damages. We need it for less. Obviously, you don't have to say yes to that. We understand that you owe $136,000 on it. So I think we should be good at the 140, but it's just like any other real estate transaction. You know, we got to come out and do our due diligence and get this thing closed.
sounds wonderful. And then he'll be the one I work with to schedule that.
Correct. So basically, once you sign this contract that I'm going to send you to your email, they'll call you either depending on when you sign it. If you sign it today, they'll probably call you immediately. If you sign it like tonight, then they'll call you in the morning, introduce themselves, and try to figure out when's a good time to get out there.
All right. Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Just want to verify. All right. Well, I will get that contract sent over to you here shortly, and then you'll be hearing from the team.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Jennifer. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Attaboy, RJ.
And that's why you flip a coin so you can get that South Dakota lead, baby. You know, what's hilarious is, Jerry, when we were looking at this, I spotted the South Dakota, and I was like, I'm calling that South Dakota lead because of exactly what I said. I mean, we've got the connections there. His family, they buy the properties from us. So this isn't even like a dispo to buyers. You're dispoing to family, you know? So I've got
what were your numbers?
I've got comps ranging anywhere between 222, funny enough, is the lowest. And then I've got comps all the way up to 285 with less square footage. The property had full pictures of when she bought it. It was basically like they rehabbed like 3/4 of the house. Like some rooms are like completely rehabbed and then other ones weren't. But you're also talking about South Dakota. This doesn't have to be fixed up to the nines. And it could also be a potential rental property as well. So, quite frankly, I think Danny's family would probably want to keep it as a rental property. So I think they're going to look at this and be like, dude, I'm walking in getting something for 150 that's been lived in and it just sold on the market. Like, we'll put a little bit of money into it, but we're just going to keep this and rent it out. So, Danny, I'll send you the information here via chat. Because Danny, you need to write this contract. Danny's in the chat. That's why I'm talking to him, by the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Jerry, why don't you call this red one in Florida? Because he called me back. You could tell him like, hey, RJ called you, but we work together and he's on the other line.
Sanibel?
Yeah.
Okay.
He texted me voicemail and called me back. So
Okay, but I don't have to give you the deal if I close it, right?
That's not how it works. I mean, absolutely. You go do the work, but I placed a phone call, Jerry. I get 50%.
True. You warmed them up. Up.
Exactly.
Hello?
Yes, hello, Richard.
Yes, who's speaking with?
Hey, Richard, this is Jerry. You had just been trying to get back a hold of my buddy RJ Bates. He had called and left you a message. He's on the other line. Asked me if I had fielded the call for him. Just so we can get back to you right away. How you doing, sir? Good. So, want to talk to you about your property on Periwinkle.
Yes.
Okay.
Unique, sir.
It's unique, you said?
Yeah, it's on Stambo Island.
Uh-huh.
What kind of grandfather did was, that property was pretty expensive until those hurricanes came through. So, what happened was, as hurricanes came through, I got the property out exchange of vehicle for the expensive portion. But the thing was, I bought after the hurricane, and it's already been gutted out, still there, but anything else going in there is kind of smaller. This is large. This is about 1,200 square feet of it's like a mobile home, but it's been not wheels or anything on it. And it's been added to. But it's pretty big. It's got 3 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Okay.
That's what the setup was. And summer one near that one sold for $358 recently. And so I just want to get rid of it though. I don't want to. I had checked to say to bring it to nice. It was actually pretty nice property. It was I think about 125 to bring it, to redo it all again. So that's where I'm at. But I don't have. I'm going through some other things. I'm moving.
Yeah.
Another job and everything. I don't have time to refill with it.
Okay.
So, get looks at it. I got pictures I can send to you, video also.
Uh-huh.
And give me an offer. I'm pretty open.
Okay. Now, are you listed for sale right now?
No, it's not listed for sale now.
It's showing it for sale on Zillow. Yeah, for $179. 76 days on Zillow. Listed by Steve Coleno.
Whoa. Lot 357?
1119.
Yeah, it's my lot. Mine's lot.
Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe that's what I just put in the address. So maybe that's what I'm.
Yeah, there's little ones in there. This one's big.
Yeah, this one's okay. So it wasn't adding up because this one's 556 square feet that I'm looking at. Okay. So my bad.
It's like 1,100 square. It's like 1,200 square feet. So, in a big lot, it's actually the better lot to the corner.
What lot are you?
357.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it that way. Just give me, okay. Well, let me see. It should let me find it that way. Let me play around here for a second. See if I can.
It shouldn't be on Zillow. It's not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just Googling it to see what pops up, I checked that right. I usually check that first thing because I talk to some people and they have it listed. So I don't want to, interfere with that. Okay. So you gave me a lot of information there. So I've got a bunch of questions around that, but did you have a price in mind you were hoping to get? Sounds like you've thought this out a little.
Some over 100.
Somewhere over 100. Is that what we said? Yeah, that's the thing.
I think you could make 75 or almost double money. Do you have your own people to build it, or who does your build out?
I hire contractors.
you get closer to cost. Cause I'm not.
No, I wish. No, I got to hire like.
125. That's so special. That's it was nobody. It was like it was somebody. Yeah, we do for cost. You never know. It's about 125 to send to redo it.
125 to in rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I do, I've been rehabbing and flipping houses for 20 years. Is whatever I think the budget is, I double it because I'm gonna have to redo everything twice because contractors suck. I'm just messing with you a little bit. But yeah, I have to hire legit contractors. I don't have buddies that can do the plumbing for me because I'm not in Florida, but I do this remote all over.
Well, it's not good for you. I understand. Give me some Jimmy.
Well, so let's talk. You sound like a logical guy. Let's talk numbers. So let's just hypothetically say 100 on the purchase, 125 on the rehab. That puts me at 225. Where's my room? What will it sell for? Do you think?
Probably sold this was smaller, similar was 358.
Because how many square feet are you again? You told me, but I missed it.
I said between 1,100 and 1,200.
Yeah, you are a big one. So how did they do the addition on a mobile home? They go on top of it, or what'd they do?
They go to the side. They bring the top over. This was I cleaned out. I did clean up. One of them cleaned it up. That's Friday. Who owned it before? Loved it. It's kind of sad because around all the bushes that have all the it's all been ranked up now, but all the water hoses that and man, this thing was probably gorgeous at one time.
Yeah,
and it was. So it was really pretty. And what's happening? I'll let you know. I'll let you everything I know. What happened? Used to have no lots there, none.
Okay.
And so expensive. The property was there, and so what happened after the hurricane? And I actually have 3 other just lots, just nothing on them.
In that same development?
Yeah. So I can sell them all to you for.
I'd buy everything over. I'd buy it all if it was a good deal.
Okay. So the lots back in the day were for $60,000 to $80,000. They're hardly in there.
Yeah.
They got 34 lots. And they got really cheap.
Yeah.
But now lots anymore. There's one lot they're cheap at $25,000, but after that everything's 35 to 60. So it's coming back again. It's going, so it's coming back again. And then also they changed their idea. But back in the old days, they didn't have big, empty lots you could park and hook up your RV. They had everything was built up. But after that storm, they've changed that, so they have a mixture there now. But the thing is, it's starting to come up back to the price. You have to look at it and monitor it. It is coming back to the price. So I think the property was redone. And also, if you knock this down, you can't build that same size anymore.
Yeah, they'll make you go back to the 600 square foot or whatever.
Yeah, it should get a little bigger, but you can't.
Yeah.
It won't let you build it out like that anymore. So it's got grandfathered in. That's why I took it.
Okay. And why are you selling?
I've got. Let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
I have a business is worth. I'm owed about $4.5 million, and my business partner's trying to steal it from me. And so.
Oh shoot.
I got a big ass freaking lawsuit, and I don't have a mental to fuck with this.
Right. Okay. Well, just between.
I won't get $4.5 million. I know it too. So.
No.
Yeah.
No, what you'll do is you'll spend $100,000 or more in legal fees, and then they'll say, "Hey, why don't you two settle on something?" And which you won't want to because you hate the guy. You know what I mean? That's how that's going to go.
Yeah, if I get too a little bit, I'm retired. I'm fucking done doing things anymore. I brought them in. I started the company. That's the bitch pitch, and then we start making really good money. So I made $850 last year, made about $18 the year before that. Past year made about $850. 2 years before that, we're pumping money into it. So it's been around 5 years. Now we have, have a contract. These motherfuckers go down the. And I'm the manager. And it's funny. I'm the controlling person, and I'm talking to the attorney. Yeah, there's things like that. You have to go through. It's like somebody coming into your. I don't know. It's like somebody just stealing your fucking car and saying that's my car. Like,
yeah.
How you do this? But So
People do crazy stuff, which,
but
by the way, I think I hope we can work out a deal. If we do, make sure you don't tell my buddy RJ, because he called you before I did. I'm going to tell him that you didn't answer the phone when in reality you and I work out a great deal.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. If he calls you back, say, Jerry who? No, I never talked to any Jerry guy. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding.
Oh, skiing man. I'm like, what are you talking about? So the thing is, what I am I had to go clean it up the other day and bust my ass. I cleaned it all out and stuff. And I threw out $4,000 of aluminum without thinking about it. Dumb motherfucker. But
So it's vacant now, all the debris out of it and everything?
yeah, the only thing is I couldn't get out of there. It was too heavy. Was they had the guy was redoing it. I got from he left a bunch of insulation in there and it got wet. I can't get this stuff, so it's still sitting there.
Okay. Can you do? I think your numbers are. I like that you understand how to talk to an investor, because you got to leave room for me to make money. And a 6-figure rehab is not easy, right? That's a lot of work. So when I look at what I got to spend on a rehab, I also look at what am I going to make on the back end, and it better be proportionate. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to spend 20 grand and turn it quick and make some money. It's another thing to spend 125. It's got to be worth your time to do that.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you think it's 125, it's probably higher for me.
I offer 110. I'll be straight with you because it doesn't help me, because I offer 110 and then they backed out. So
Why'd they back out?
I don't know. They never told me. The woman got sick, and then some guy called me, and he's like, "Oh, we're not going to do it." I go, "Do you want to contact me about this?"
Yeah.
So
did they get intimidated by the rehab, do you think?
Yeah, I think also they understand, because you don't have the clothes. There's no clothes into this. It's like buying a fucking car. So it's just a title, and then you get a thing from their attorney at the thing that says that's your lot, and so it's not traditional.
So you pay a lot rent, or how's the land work?
Lot rent.
What's that? What's that cost?
$720 a month.
Say again, 120?
720.
720. $720 a month. Yeah, it ain't cheap to live there, huh?
Well, it's right next to the ocean.
Yeah, it's a nice area. Yeah.
It's been there for many years. It's like, and then and it's very strict there, so you don't have any wildness there. You can't party in there. So it's older people. If you're
quiet.
If you worked as a cop or something, you work hard, you make a good pension, and you won a whole bunch of, it's a nice little place to go and stay. You're not millions of dollars on a property.
Mm-hmm.
It's just but what's nice now is just the individual land there. Just have you hook up your fifth wheel, you drop it off, spend the winter there, and you leave. So
a lot of snowbirds.
Yeah. It's really clean. It's like staying upscale in there.
Yeah.
Very strict.
Yeah.
There's no beat up places. He's bugging me. I'll move some bricks. I go, are you kidding me? You can pick those damn bricks up yourself. Like, when you gonna come back up here? Well, I ain't driving all the way up there 3.5 hours to pick up some bricks. So, but yeah, that's kind of how it is. If you want to let me send you some videos and pictures.
Send me everything you've got to this number I called you. Do you have it like a Google Drive, or how do you have it?
I send the number. It should attach.
Okay.
I did not keep them long, so that actually get attached.
Yeah, send it right now while we're talking. I'm just running some numbers and looking at some comps right now. But what do you want? Let's set that aside for 1 second. What do you want for the 3 lots? Can you work me a deal on those?
Just want to do it all for 200.
Well, no, I got to get those for a better. I mean, if there's, you said they're selling from 30 to around 30, is what those lots are selling for?
One should sell for like 60, and one should sell for
1 at 60 and 2 at 30. Is that what you said?
60.
Yeah. 35. Okay.
And I was doing my whole thing for 200, so it was one big. I cleared out the numbers.
Okay.
How fast you'll turn this anyways?
Well, how fast do you want to close? I mean, 30 days.
After that, I just want to get rid of it.
Okay.
I'm an open book too. I don't bullshit people.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to shoot that way too. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Okay. I think I would do, because the lot, I get where you're coming from on the lots, but you know, at 100, I'm getting that at about I don't know, about 130, and you're saying 100. So there's a little discount there, but I think just to factor in a little bit more on that rehab, just to be safe, I would do the whole package for 175 cash.
Can you do 185 split the difference?
I'll meet you back at 180.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to need you to text me like all the, because I'm going to have to do 4 different agreements, you know, probably.
Bust my ass, me and my girlfriend, we worked our tails off the other day.
I'm glad I talked to you this week and not last week then. So I got all that free labor done.
I brought my son, he pissed him on me first.
You made him go, huh?
There's no, I got a U-Haul, 26-foot U-Haul, right?
Uh-huh.
Half would stack to the roof with aluminum doors and windows. I just threw it away.
Well, you should have made your son sell it on like Facebook Marketplace.
All I have to do is go to
The scrap yard. Yeah, the scrap yard.
$4,000 aluminum is like not that much.
You just didn't want to deal with it, or why did you do that?
I think of it as white aluminum, and I was burnt out.
Yeah.
Then the guy who I have a guy who just cleans up my properties had some aluminum like shutters. It wasn't that big. He took it. He got $250 for the little pile of aluminum shutters going like 7 feet by 4 feet and only about a foot high. You get $250 for it. I had a whole stack of aluminum, and I'm like, "Oh, you really messed up." Some Haitian guy goes, "Oh, you guys want 2 grand worth?" And I talked to my friend who's a ability. Goes, "No, Haitian's pulling a slick one on you too. If you want to get that, that's about $4 grand worth of aluminum." I said, "Damn it!" And so I just wasn't thinking, And I'm into precious metal. I'm into metal. I'm pretty good at stuff like that. I was just so tired, and then my son was bitching and moaning about being there, and I told him, "Hey, we're gonna pull everything out, start busting glass out."
Did you at least take him to Dairy Queen afterwards?
He got some money. He got money.
You paid him something.
Yeah, but then the girlfriend came, and she was, "I don't think I've sweat that hard since I used to run in high school." We were soaked, and it was so hot.
How far do you live from there?
About 3.5 hours. I live in Palm City.
So you're not close at all.
Yeah. Boy, have you been over to Salmon Island?
No.
The water is incredible. I want to jump in. It's all emerald green. It's all white. Like it is beautiful. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. Now you know why they all come. All the snowbirds come.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it is very pretty. It's a very
area.
It's very quiet. Everybody's on their little bikes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's besides the thing. So, what number you want to see these pictures to?
The number I called you from.
But it's not letting me. It's not letting me grab.
Oh, all right. Let me give it to you. And let me confirm I've got the right email for you. Did you get that, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm showing for your email. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna have to do here. Here's the next steps. I need you to text me the addresses for all that, the 3 lots and the other one. And then I'll put yeah. Yes, you could yeah, just text me that. And then what I'll do is I'll put an agreement together. I'll email it to your email. Once you sign that, you can just do it right on your phone if you want. Once we have that in place, I'll have a small window there to do some due diligence. I just want to get out there and get eyes on it. Then as long as that checks out, then we open escrow at title and schedule the closing. I'll put some earnest money down and then we'll move to the closing.
You see it? It's all in there.
Not yet. Let me see. No, it hasn't come through yet, but I might have to hang up for it to come through. I don't know.
And then, and where are you at? Where are you calling from?
Well, I live in Tennessee.
Oh.
Yeah, but East Tennessee, Knoxville area.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah, right by the Smoky Mountains.
I'm from Kingsport.
Oh yeah, that's right here.
Yeah, I used to live. My grandma used to live right across the street from the hospital over there.
Okay.
All night.
Yeah. Do you get out here much?
No, but that's where my family's from. That's
Yeah.
where my heritage is. My dad, we were up over in Collinsville. I got a little Melungeon in me probably.
Yep.
So when my dad would mom get an argument, and she'd call my dad, "You dumb Melungeon," and he gets so pissed.
That's funny.
but yeah, so yeah, I'm only flirting in my family, so
okay.
But my is all Tennessean.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, I'm new here. I've moved around all over. We've been here about 1.5 years, but we really like it. It's a great place.
Where's they from?
Well, I lived out west a bunch, but prior to here, I lived in Puerto Rico for 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
I loved it. We lived right on the ocean. You know, I loved it. My wife didn't like it, so we didn't stay more than the 4 years, but I really liked it. The kids really liked it. Have you ever been there?
I've never been to Puerto Rico, no.
If you go, reach out to me because I know all the fun places to go.
Okay. So, yeah. So that's awesome. But where are you from?
I grew up in Michigan,
Okay.
like Metro Detroit.
Yeah, I had an office in Allen Park.
Oh yeah, I know the area really well. I still do a lot of investing out there.
I couldn't get an insurance company to pay for nothing. They got scams very well there.
In Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of real estate there and it's ridiculous the scams that go on there.
No, the insurance companies won't pay you anything. So I tried medical office. And
real estate's not much different. It's pretty cutthroat and it's hard to trust anybody there.
Oh really?
But,
yeah, it was a try, you know. I think a little break even, just a lot of what happened was easy to get patients. We were doing great. Get patients was getting paid. It's like,
oh yeah. And do you go by Richard?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's funny we know the same places. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I sent that to you, and then get back with me. And
Yep. Once I get that information, I'll put that agreement together. I'll email that over to you, and we'll go from there.
And you don't go yourself.
No, I'll send somebody to go. Yeah.
How did you get into? I found this lawsuit. I do I'm really good at finding maybe keep up with you. I know all the code enforcement in Lake Worth, Florida. So I get all the first dibs on what's going up for foreclosure.
Oh yeah. If you bring me deals that I can convert, I'll gladly pay you really well.
Okay, let me tell you this one. I won't give you the information if I've already figured it out. There's a property over there that has an old gentleman owns the property. and it's 12. They're actually, I own one of them. There are 12 townhouses that are connected. There's 4 on one side, 4 on another. There's a big storage facility that I think could be converted into living space. You probably get 12 living spaces, and rent's about $2,000 a month. So I figured that at that rate, it's worth about $4 million, the property, but I think you can get for under $1 million.
Okay.
And so with what's going on, I can't pull that. I'm trying to talk to the family to sell it to me before it goes foreclosure. Because it's a long process anyways. It's got a lot of liens. The liens are up for over hundreds of $1,000s. But I already talked to them. They'll do 10% on that. But that's something I need to talk to somebody. I don't want to lose it as an investment. I mean, either buy it and keep it, or buy it and flip it. So
yeah. And you know the seller?
The seller and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and also because they know I did a good job of cleaning one place up myself. Is that I would, like I said, the code enforcement would probably just feed. If we get in there, they would feed deals to us. Just go in there, boom, 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 and knock them out.
Are you talking back in Sanibel?
No, I'm talking about Lake Worth.
Oh, okay. Because they're connected to everything that's going on, so they know what's happening. Yeah.
They want to bring everything up. So there's a big push because there's so much money coming to Florida. They want to beautify everything. So everybody trying to get these places turned over.
Yeah.
Pretty again. And so I think there's a lot.
Well, let's have that. Let's once we get this wrapped up, let's have that conversation, because maybe we can put something together there.
The one that I wanted to come out real good on is the one I found. I put a lot of research into that. I thought till this happened with my business partner, I won't buy it for myself. Be my return thing, but I would like to buy it now and flip it.
Yeah.
And if you put more money up, I understand. But I still.
Well, there's two ways you do it for investors. You can bird dog, which would be just pass on the lead, and then you get paid something. Usually not very much. Or you contract it, get it under contract, and then you sell your contract.
Okay.
They call that wholesaling.
Well, maybe get me into this now.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to do it.
Took a lot of classes about learning how to find foreclosure. I took classes, I paid and learned it. I learned, so I've gone through now enough of them that I kind of understand the game. And we kind of, I think it's a good area.
The best guy to learn from, go on YouTube, look up RJ Bates. RJ Bates.
Your guy.
Yeah, my buddy. Yeah.
The thing too, a little bit.
Yeah, the one we're not going to tell about this deal. That guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying but the thing is like with you on this is the farm area. You have to find somebody like me that knows the area, and I just keep buying shit.
Yeah, you'd be good at this. You'd be good at wholesaling because you're like a deal maker.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know I'm the greatest at it, but
no, you just talk to a lot of people. That's it. It's actually not that hard. Talk to a lot of people, run some numbers, make offers. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it'd be nice for somebody I'd probably learn it from you guys. I don't mind.
Here's what you do. My buddy RJ, he's got this community, he calls it Titanium. You join his community and you're networked with like all the best people. They do training every day. They do call audits. They have a formula for how to do it and everything. It's top notch.
Yeah.
But when you talk to their team, make sure you say Jerry Norton sent me, so they give me a commission if you sign up. But it's really good, actually.
Are you working with them or who are you working with?
Him and I just do a lot of stuff together. Like we call sellers together and we hang out and stuff. But he has his business and I have my business. We'll partner sometimes.
Okay.
He helps me out a lot. Because he knows a lot of people.
Well, I'm not afraid too. I'm not afraid. This deal, I like to meet you in person too.
Okay.
I see people so I probably fly out and meet you guys and whatever else.
Yeah.
I think I know. I think I have enough good content. I even know the code enforcement. I even know the people who do the inspection. He helped me out. Here's what you need to do.
Great.
and so I got all these contacts over here, and I've got to know the attorney for the city now too, Palm Beach. So she knows me. So I'm like,
yeah, you're connected.
Yeah, so I think I could learn that area, just keep finding things, send it your way, and you go, nah, or hey, what can you think you can get it for? Because I made a killing over there on a foreclosure. That's why.
Yeah.
I got for where even just sitting, I could double it, and if I fix it, I could make a lot of money. So
well, bring me all your good deals.
I will, because I don't have it. Because right now I'm sitting waiting for a lawsuit. So but see, the I did with you is probably wrong. I kind of showed my weakness. I'm like, I don't give a shit no more. I should try to keep my
well, closure's good. You know, like get closure, get some money in your pocket, get closure, leave some meat on the bone for the next guy. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah. My
Awesome.
Well, I'll let you go. And,
yeah, it's great talking with you though, and I look forward to doing business with you.
I want to hear back from you.
Yeah, you'll be hearing from me soon when I get this put together.
Sounds great.
All right, appreciate you. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
I also have a beautiful Airbnb around the water. If you're looking downstate, I'll block it off for you. So.
Okay. Yeah, I for sure will.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
I tried to double close that one, RJ.
Yeah, you closed on everything. You got deals. You got to join TU. You got a new best friend. You got a bird dog. Yep. I mean, you got everything.
Yeah, and I deleted the phone number off the sheet so you can't call the guy back.
Hey, yeah, you know, in Batman, Two-Face, he flips the coin, and no matter what, it always ends up. That's what this coin was. No matter what I flip, it's going to win.
Yeah,
those are two. Dude, so far, so how many contracts are you sending there?
I mean, I think I'm gonna do them all on 4 because it's 3 lots and then the house.
So 4. So far, I mean, if you count that as 4 contracts, which it is, I mean, we placed 5 dials, and that's 5 contracts.
That's a cool way to look at it. Yeah,
I mean, we've connected with 4 sellers. And
somebody which is asked, why you always ask guys like that, hey, what else you got? What else you got? You know, because he's a wheeler dealer guy, business guy. So, you know, guys like that dabble in real estate. They pick stuff up, and then they get like him, they get in trouble and they need cash. So then he'll dump stuff. What's great about a guy like that, I love talking to business guys because they lead out already at a fair price. And, you know, they're not trying to get retail or anywhere near it. So, you know, it's like, it's already a deal. And now it's just, can I get it a little better is kind of how I looked at that.
So David asked, you know, what's your opinion on the new Metropolitan leads for $75? Well, that's what we're calling today. And so far we have
so good.
5 dials, spoken to 4, so 80% connection. And then out of the 4, we've sent 2 contracts to 2 sellers. So out of the leads, we have a 40% lead to contract ratio, 80% connection ratio, and technically speaking, we have 5 contracts out of 5 leads. So it's 100%. It's the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah.
We should just retire right now. We actually, in an hour and 38 minutes, Jerry, we found 100% lead ratio.
So does that mean we bumped Lead Zolo from last time? Like, are they in second place now?
I think what we're learning is that maybe it's not the leads. I mean, no offense to like the lead providers. You guys provide us really good leads.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that we're showing here consistently through these lives is that, guys, it's about the conversation. It's about your ability to have, like, that conversation that Jerry had was not a script. It was a conversation. There was things that he said. A great TU member yesterday, he messaged me as Hyro, and Hyro said, RJ, we got an issue going on in TU right now, and it's a bunch of one-liners where people don't understand what they're trying to accomplish with the one-liners. If you don't realize, like, me and Jerry rarely say one-liners. Every now and then we'll say something like, you know, Jerry said, you know, you sound like a logical guy, so let's discuss numbers. You know, I like to throw out things like, you know, you got any wiggle in your worm and stuff like that, just to kind of make people laugh. But that's not what's closing the deal, guys.
Right.
What's closing the deal is our ability to have a conversation with a seller and find out, what do you need? What do you want? Is there a difference? What is your motivation? How can I solve that problem? Let me explain what I need, and let's make that match.
And like I just let him. That guy was a talker, obviously. In fact, I felt kind of bad that we were taking so long, RJ. But in the beginning, he just threw up like a ton of information, and I'm like trying to take notes. I didn't even gather half of it. So then I got to kind of regroup. So I have to say back to him. I say, listen, I didn't catch all of that. Let me start to ask some questions. And all I'm doing, RJ, there's no script. I'm just trying to understand what the heck's going on, make sense out of it, run numbers, and just have a conversation with somebody. I think people need to stop overthinking it sometimes.
Exactly. They do. I don't want to take anything away from Property Leads today or Leadzolo last week. I respect these guys. They're amazing in what they do. And it's very clear. This is why Jerry and I have no problem every single week coming on here and being like, whose leads do we want to call? Because we know the leads are good. It's just about getting the opportunity to have these conversations. This is a fantastic showing for Property Leads.
RJ, I did a video a couple days ago on a deal breakdown. It was a $27,000 wholesale deal from a Property Leads lead. It was a $175 lead, so it was one of the nice ones. But it was super complicated seller. They were not easy to get in touch with, all these things, right? But we closed the deal. And then in passing, I said, and let's give Property Leads a little bit of credit because it was a good lead. But, I was joking a little bit, but like, dude, I'm super grateful. I'll pay $175 for one of their premium exclusive leads because I know if I talked enough of those, I'm going to convert some.
Yeah, absolutely. So my contract in South Dakota is now signed. We're already getting pictures. Danny's already spoken to the seller. She absolutely loves him, loves the fact that he's from South Dakota. And he's going to be able to get that probably dispoed immediately because she's going to give him those pictures. So amazing how fast things can happen when you're leveraging what has been built here. I mean, that's the power of TU. You kind of brought it up there with that guy. Like, it's about learning how to wholesale, but it's also about leveraging the community in general. Like, everybody inside of TU knows, like, if it's South Dakota, you should call Danny Herman. There's just certain people like, hey, Torrey Madden, he knows South Carolina. Matthew Kunkelman knows South Carolina. It's amazing when you're on the phone with a seller and you can be like, I've got somebody. Just like you were able to do there. It's not going to be me, but I do this all across the country. And then next thing you know, he's got questions for you. So
and I meant it. I was playing around, RJ, because I knew you were listening, but I meant it too. Like, you want to learn this business at a high level, Titanium's the place to go.
I appreciate it. And I hope people are starting to realize that.
Where's my affiliate link?
Yeah, right. We're showing that every single week by doing this. I mean, I honestly, Jerry, is there anybody else out there that is consistently doing this like me and you?
Not that I know of. Yeah. Not that are doing it, not that are honestly transparent about it.
Right.
Which means I don't know what to believe, honestly.
Exactly. And also, this is as much as, yes, guys, we want you to sign up for Property Leads Day. Property Leads is something that we are affiliate partners with. We do get paid off of that. But we're also proving that we're not here just to push affiliate income, because we're doing this with Leadzolo and Speed Lead and Red Panda and all these other companies. We are showing you that you can make your own path. You can make your own decisions. You can do whatever you want. Do you want to call the cheap leads? We did fizzy leads that were like $1, right? We've now done $30 leads, and we're now doing $75 leads. Like, we're showing you all of the different options that are available. So that being said, I'm going to call another seller here. I'm going to go to New Hampshire. I'm going to go to New Hampshire because I closed South Dakota. I think the closest to South Dakota is New Hampshire. Jerry, you probably haven't heard me tell this story before, but the first ever deal I did in New Hampshire, we had to terminate the contract with the seller. The buyer then had to contract it directly with the seller because nobody knew what wholesaling was. And then after they closed, they mailed me a check for $675, I think it was, as my wholesale fee. because I couldn't find any other buyer. It was so remote up north. And the guy was like, I'll buy it. And he's like, how much do you want? And I said, we were asking a $5,000 assignment fee. And he goes, well, I'm not paying you that. And I said, how about you just send me a check for what you think is fair? And he sent me a check for $675. But I was like, you know what? Check New Hampshire. It's off the list. So hopefully this one is a little bit better. We've had other deals in New Hampshire, but it was just funny because that was the first one.
That's funny.
The person you've dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Marie, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Melody Road. Looked like you filled out a form on my website about needing to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back, 817-915-6860. Thank you. Jerry, I know you were working with Joey on that Arkansas deal. Did y'all ever figure anything out there?
We're trying to renegotiate that down to a lower number.
That's what I figured.
But he was super amazing. Like, he's really helpful.
Hi, is Price there?
Who's this?
Is it Price or is it Cammy?
Yeah. Who's this?
This is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on McCain Road. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website about needing to sell that property. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, how much were you looking to get for it?
Close to 150,000 if I can.
Close to 150?
Yeah.
Okay.
What can you offer?
I don't know. I need to talk to you about it to try to figure out information about it, because I don't know anything outside of what you kind of submitted there on my website and what I'm pulling up here online. What's got you interested in selling the property?
Because I'm moving to Arizona.
Say that again.
I know I've lost my voice. It's hard to talk. I said I'm moving to Arizona.
You're moving to Arizona. Okay.
Yeah. I used to live in a house and it caught fire. And I hired a company to fix it. They put a new roof on it. And it got vandalized a couple times. They stripped out the wiring. And I rewired it 3 times. They took my air conditioning unit. I redid the air conditioning from the floor to the attic. So it's just it's been a headache because I've had squatters in there, and I'd like to just get what I can for it.
Okay. Are the squatters still there, or is it vacant now?
No, it's vacant.
Okay. Jeez, you've been through the ringer on this one.
Yeah, that's just one. I got another one that's got squatters in it.
How much you want for that one?
I'm not sure. I'd like to. Well, my son and all of his buddies live there, and they're all squatting.
Oh, it's your son that's squatting. Oh, that's never fun.
Yeah, right. So I'm just like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right?
But I got to start somewhere, so that's why I'm starting with
All
the
right.
Jacksonville one.
How'd you come up with the price of 150?
Well, they're working on a house next door that's getting remodeled, and they're going to be asking $250 for that. So I've got 3 acres connected to my property. Boy, my voice is just messed up.
I know. It sounds like you're struggling over there.
Yeah, I am. But, when it comes to selling my property, I'm going to squeeze out my voice if I have to.
Right? You got to do what you got to do.
That's right.
Normally, I try to get people to open up and talk to me a lot, but I'll try not to ask too many questions to try to figure this out. So you think the property could be worth $250 once it's fixed up?
Yeah, definitely. It needs to be a little bit cleaned up. I got stuff on it right now, and it's they've tore everything that I've had. They've destroyed my stuff, and I had a truck in the backyard, and they stripped it out. They've just been really nice to me.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
How much would we have to put into the property to fix it up to get it to that same level?
Well, you have people that work for you, right?
Well, contractors, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See, I would have to pay labor and stuff. So it needs kitchen cabinets. They took my kitchen cabinets out.
So it needs, it would need a kitchen and like the bathrooms and floors and paints and all that.
No, that's already been done. It just needs kitchen cabinets because they took my kitchen cabinets out.
Okay. So paint's already been done. Floor's been done. We need kitchen cabinets.
I didn't do nothing with the floors because I was going to keep it concrete because I took everything out of there and I filled up the air vents with concrete and I moved the air vents to the attic. And I was going to do the air conditioning up in the attic instead of on the floor because the water from the fire got into the floor.
Okay. What about the bathrooms? Have they been updated?
Yeah, they could use a good paint job though.
Okay.
Any house could use a paint job, I guess.
Right. But the roof is new.
Right.
HVAC is new.
They stole my HVAC. I have it bought.
Gotcha. So we need.
I could put the HVAC in, or I could take it, or just add it to the price or something because I'm already paying for it.
Right. I'm just trying to think of all right, what all would I need to do? So cabinets, some paint.
And I have the cabinets.
Oh, you have
I
the
have
cabinets.
the paint. I have everything. I was going to go ahead and remodel it. But if they're going to keep on squatting or tearing it apart or whatever they're doing, I didn't want to keep putting money into it.
Okay.
So.
And do you know who these people are, or is it just a bunch of randos just coming through?
Listen, I've had pictures of people in Jacksonville Police Department didn't do nothing about it. So.
All right.
It's a beautiful thing.
So would you think it needs to be $30,000 to get it fixed up? Does that sound like a fair number, or is that too much?
Well, I've had a couple people come in there and get me quotes, and they say anywhere from 15 to 20,000 would be perfect, would be turnkey or whatever. I think that's a little high, but I've done all the work already over there, and anything's negotiable, of course, but you got to have a starting point, and you got to be, the house is paid for, so we could just go to the title company and get it done.
Right.
There ain't nothing you have to worry about. And I dropped my phone. I'm having a day today.
You're having a day.
Where are you located?
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I called California, New York, Texas. I've called all around looking for investors because people out here in Arkansas ain't worth a shit. They're not.
I feel you.
I'm interested in letting things go. I've got another house that's off of Broadway, and I need to let that one go too.
Is that the one with squatters with your son, or is it a different one?
The different one. I put a new roof on it, and I put new windows in it, and I gutted it. And I was going to have my brother live there, but I'm moving to Arizona now, so I don't need to worry about it no more.
How much you want for that one?
You know, if you were going to buy a couple of them, I'd make a deal with you.
Let's make a deal.
Okay. Do you want to look at them first, or do you just want to make a deal over the phone?
The way it works for me is me and you, we discuss the numbers. We come up with an agreement. I send you a contract. Once you sign the contract, we come out, we walk the properties, we do our due diligence, and then we come back. We say, yes, we're ready to move forward, or no, we got, this is what the numbers need to be. And you say, yeah, I can do that, or no, I can't.
Okay. Is this a good number to call you back? I can gargle with some salt water or something, and that way I can call you because I'm like pushing air through right now.
Yeah. Is it, can you just put me on hold and give me that address and I can look it up while you're doing that?
Yeah, you can do that. It's 9005 Kane Road.
Go get you some salt water and I'll look these numbers up while you're doing that. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Well, you just want to put me on hold while I'm looking this up?
I'll call you right back.
Okay. Call me back. All right. Bye-bye. Oh man. I try to keep her on the phone. Poor lady. She's dying over there. All right. This one I think is a deal.
The second one or first one?
The first one, she hasn't given me a number on the second one, but she said, I'll make you a deal if you're going to buy both.
Yeah.
So this first one, I mean, she's saying she's already rehabbed it, basically. New roof. The paint's already been done. She's got the cabinets. She's got the paint already there at the house. So she's like, I just want to be done so I can move out of here. I want to get rid of these properties. And so she says that this one could be listed for $250. So, okay, if it could be $250, how much? She's got quotes for 20 to 25 grand. If I buy it from her for $150, which is her asking price, and I do a $10,000 assignment fee, it's 40 grand profit to my buyer. Which she already said she'll cut me a deal. So we're at least coming down to 140. Right?
Yeah.
And then the second one is a full gut. She said she's already gutted it and started rehabbing it. But if someone were to be interested in buying it, she would sell that one too. So what happened here is that after the past month of watching you want to buy multiple properties on every single one of your dials, I decided I wanted to do the same thing. So she's going to call me back. She wanted to go gargle some salt water there to try to get her.
Honestly, though, some of my best deals are package deals because they're much more willing to, one-stop shop it and move everything. Like this guy, it ends up being on that last one I did, he was at 100. He had it under contract at 110. The new numbers with me is 90. And then the nice lot's at 40 that he says worth 60. And then those other ones are at 25, so like, even if I move the lots for around which I should make money on, but even if I just move the lots, I'm getting the house at 90. So it's sort of like by doing that, you're getting a better price, and it just makes the whole thing a lot better and a lot sweeter for somebody.
Right. And then we're getting these are right outside of Little Rock. I mean, that's the best location in the wholesale in Arkansas right there. So these metro leads are powerful. I gotta tell you, I mean, I'm enjoying what we're seeing so far because we're having some really good conversations. I mean,
yeah, and so dispo is going to be a lot easier because we're not in the sticks.
right. So your first conversation that ended, that wasn't going to go anywhere, right? The one in Texas.
Oh, I got one where I got to make a note of that one. I got one where they're going to call me back at 120 with the
That's right.
Yeah, which one was that?
That was Jan 27.
Oh yeah, right here.
So we haven't had a bad conversation yet.
My first one, he was the one that said name the price and then he hung up on me.
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
wait, that was Jan.
Oh, was that Jan?
You're talking about Diane and Kingman. Okay,
yes,
so
yes. How do I forget that? Kingman, that one.
Yeah, so you had the one bad one that hung up on you, right? Yep. No. Yeah. One bad conversation, and then every other conversation has been good.
It's been great. Yeah, it's been great.
That is crazy.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for Diane to talk to her son about 120 on the price.
Right. And the other one that I'm waiting on is the Emily in New York. She's got to talk to the uncle. And we're going to talk tomorrow. So we have two of those, 2 contracts being sent. This one right here is potentially 2 more contracts, which again, somehow, Jerry, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, if I end up sending 2 contracts here, this would be 8 leads that we dialed and 7 contracts.
Yeah. I don't know what more you could ask for than that.
And we're talking about, these are deals. I mean, I South Dakota deal being like moved. Yours is like what you just broke down. Like, even if I just moved the dirt, I'm getting the house for so cheap it doesn't even matter. And these right here, I mean, these are fantastic. I don't know about the gut. She didn't give me a price on that. But this first one, I mean, I was ready to send a contract. I was just going to hit her with the kill shot, get her to come down to like 140, 135, and then send the contract.
Yeah, but you're already there. So now it's just the final number on your contract is all you need.
Right. This is wild. You want to dial another one before we wrap up?
Yeah, let's dial another one. What do you I was going to ask you, how do you like divorce? Messy?
I just don't. When I look at divorce, it doesn't scream that I need to sell for a discount. So like if I'm looking at this list of reasons for selling, okay, that's secondary to me, Jerry. I look at the repairs needed. So like any of these remodels, I'm going to call those first. So like if I'm you and I'm picking a lead here, I'm looking at remodel, sell without an agent. Maybe. And then I got remodel, foreclosure. I'm calling number 5.
Yeah.
I'm calling number 5 because it's a foreclosure and that they have financial distress and physical condition distress.
I just closed on a divorce deal, and it was so messy because they're fighting. There's lawyers that have to prove everything. Oh my gosh. Like we got it done, but it was just so messy.
Every now and then they can be fantastic leads because they can be in agreement that they both want to sell and they want it to be quick. But when it's not, it's like, how did we become a
oh my gosh. Yeah.
A
counselor.
Therapist. Yeah. Counselor, you know?
I'm going to try number 15.
Okay.
Please leave your message for 26934833063.
Hi, Thomas. This is Jerry calling you about your property on J Drive. Understand you're looking to sell that property. Wanted to give you a cash offer. Give me a call back, 248-467-7794. I'll dial him again. He should pick up because that's in Michigan.
Yeah.
So he should recognize my area code.
Please leave your message for 2.
No, he's sending it right to voicemail. But this one says foreclosure, but then in the notes it says ASAP, and the note says trying to find help. So that sounds like high motivation.
Yeah, the note is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like high motivation right there. Okay. Let's get another one in here. What is this? Emergency.
Number 5.
Number 5?
Okay. Number 5.
Usually you don't steer me wrong unless there's another one you want to call that you don't want me to call.
I would call number 5 if I were up next. That's the one I would absolutely call.
Okay, you don't steer me. You've never steered me wrong, RJ.
This is totally a contract.
I mean, you already gave me the other lead that turned into 4.
Your name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
This is Jerry calling Jeanette about your house for sale on Lucille Drive. Want to make you a cash offer.
Thanks, Jerry. Calling Jeanette. Please stay on the line.
I always wonder how long those go.
Right.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hi, Jeanette. This is Jerry calling you about your property on Lucille Drive. Understand you're looking to sell that property. Would love to talk to you about that and see if I can get you a cash offer. Give me a call back, 248-467-7794.
Man, I got so excited. The team just said sold at 80K. And I thought they were talking about my South Dakota one, and it was a different one. I was like, oh, man, okay.
That would be really cool.
Right. That would have been cool.
Dispo it on the same live call.
Right.
RJ, just curious, what would be your next call if it were your turn?
Again, I'm going to go straight to rehab. I'm going to go to 6 or 23.
Because it lists a bunch of stuff in there.
Right.
And the rehab.
I mean, it's them saying that they need to sell. I mean, 23 is also in Florida where you got your other deal.
Yeah, I'll call 23, even though I don't like the reason that they just don't want to spend commissions. But I've converted those.
But it also says remodel.
Yeah, it'll depend on how realistic they are. I don't mind those ones. A lot of people skip those ones, sell without an agent ones, but
yeah.
Sometimes that means they don't want anybody in the house. And I love that.
Hello?
Yes, hi, Steve. This is Jerry calling you about your property on Desire Aid. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's a mobile home.
It's a mobile home?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I buy a lot of those. I just bought a mobile home in Florida.
Yeah.
In where was it? Sanibel. You're in Venice, Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what you got going on. You're looking to sell this property still? I take it.
I don't own a property.
You own the mobile home on the lot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. What are you hoping to get for it?
I don't need a lot of repair. About 5,000.
You want 5,000 for the mobile home?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look it up here real quick. I think I'm looking at the right one. What year is this one?
34285.
Sorry?
34285.
What's 34285?
zip code's up there.
No, I said what? Sorry. Sorry, I meant what year was it built?
It's 1950.
1950,
1970. I'm sorry.
1970. Okay, when you say it needs a lot of work, talk to me about that.
Well, I got hit by the hurricane, ripped off the carport, the front porch. But the roof's pretty good shape still and everything.
Is it vacant or are you living there?
I live in it.
Okay. So it's livable, but it needs fixed up.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want 5,000 cash. Have you tried selling it back to the park, or they don't want it?
Not yet. I'm thinking about it.
Okay. And if I paid 5,000 cash, you would sell it to me.
Probably so. Once I get confirmed, I'm getting ready to move. No, tomorrow, or I'm moving next month.
Yeah, we would set the move date to whenever it's convenient for you. So you just tell me when you want to close by, and we would do it by that date.
Yeah. I know more tomorrow.
Okay. But if we came to an agreement, you're prepared to move forward with it right now. Like if we agreed on price.
Can you call me back tomorrow and let me think?
Yeah, but I mean, you said 5,000. If I say yes to that, is that, I just want to make sure we would move forward. Okay.
Yeah.
And
get in this other place.
yeah. Okay. Well, so you're actively looking for the next place. Do you need this to sell in order to move into the next place?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would take the money from this to use to get into the next one.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. So we can work around that. Like, let's say your other place doesn't work out. You need somewhere else. I can be flexible on the date, the close date. I mean, as long as it's reasonable. Because my job is to make this easy for you, right? So if you give me a good deal, I'll work with you to make sure it fits what you're trying to do.
Well, I'm moving into this apartment complex, and people are moving out.
Yeah.
The first of the month, and they said it'd be ready by the middle of July or 1st of August.
Yeah.
I did all the paperwork and everything, just waiting to make sure I'm approved tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
if you call back tomorrow, I'll give you a sure answer.
yeah, well, we can play with the date, because it sounds like the question would be, what date do we make it? But you still want to sell it, whether that goes through or not, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is 5,000 the best you can do?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm all cash as is, so you don't have to do any repairs.
No. Like I said, call me back tomorrow when I can confirm everything for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
evening.
yeah, I'll call you for sure tomorrow, but I guess are we calling tomorrow because you're not sure, or are we calling tomorrow for you to find out what date you want to close on?
I'm not sure yet, because you have to go to park approval. Why?
Oh, they have to approve the buyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. Do they allow rentals in there?
Huh?
Do they allow rentals?
I think so, yeah.
So you don't have to be like an owner occupant to buy?
I'm not sure. I don't know how they work there too much. Because I was right there off the lady that owned the property, and I paid her off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, mobile homes usually do a lot like seller financing. Like, did you buy it on seller financing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
got it all in my name now.
Right. So you paid it off and own it now, and it's in your name.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like to see if I can make the 5 work. You know, on something like this, you know, if I could get it for a few $1,000s cheaper, that'd be better.
Let me just think about it overnight, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, this is my number here that I called you from. Can you save that number?
Call me around 4 or 5 tomorrow.
Call you at 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you'll know where you're at with things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a little bit of homework and I'll see exactly where I need to be on that.
All right.
Do you have some pictures you could text me?
No, smartphone.
Okay. 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 Well, then let's do that. Let's touch base around this time tomorrow, and we'll see if we can put something together.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Steve.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheaper because you got people and connections and all kinds of stuff, but I'm one soldier out here trying to fight the whole army, so
Yeah.
it's not easy for me.
Yeah.
I've got receipts out the wazoo. I've put a lot of money, a lot of time, everything into these houses, so I've got shit to back up my word.
Right. So looking at this, I like the McCain more than the E Street. It's not that I don't think I can do the E Street. I think it would be better for me to do the McCain Street and then try to figure out how we could do something with the E Street, maybe secondary. I don't like that area as much. So I'm thinking on McCain Street, I would like to do 135 cash, and I cover the closing costs and no commissions.
Is that the best you can do?
Of course not.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, of course not.
Oh, of course not. Okay. I thought you said it's a force not. I was like,
I said, of course not. 150 wasn't the best that you could do either.
Well, I think we're going to be able to work together then.
All right. Well, what number do we want to settle on? Throw it out there. You know I'm going to say yes.
150.
Ha! You were cute. you tried.
You told me.
Yeah, you be careful. I'm gonna offer you a job to come work for me. Yeah, that was too good.
Hey, why might do that?
Yeah, right. All right.
I've been in this business and don't even want to be in it.
You don't even want to be in it. All right.
No, the old man was in it and he passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry
And
to hear that.
I haven't. Well, when he passed away is when all this bullshit started happening. Never had vandalism. Never had any of that bullshit happen to me ever. He passed away. Everything started happening. So I was like, all right, I'm washing my hands and walking away. So
How about we do 143?
oh, now come on.
Oh, come on now. Be careful. I said 135, you said 150, and then I just came up to 143 to make this fair for both of us.
Hold on. So you're saying 143, so let's say 148.
You are a shrewd negotiator.
Hey, I'm trying.
You said is that the best you could do, meaning that you were going to say yes to the 135 if I had said yes. I should have not been nice to you. I should have been mean and said yes. That's the best I can do. I think 143 is the number I do need to be at. I think that is going to be exactly. It's going to be a deal for you, close to your price. I'm not gouging you in the eyeballs, and it's going to give me enough room in there where I can make a healthy profit for my company.
Okay, so 145 is what we're settling on then, right?
You know what? Just because I like you so damn much, I'm going to say yes.
Okay. 145.
Now
let me ask you something. The
All right.
stuff that's on the property, do you want that? You want to add some money to it for that?
I want to see it first. I want to come out there. So how it would work is I'll send you the contract. We sign it. We come out to the property. We take a look at it. And then from there, we'll let you know, like, yes, we're good to go. Or, hey, we want this to stay. We don't want that to stay. We'll let you know at that point in time. And you can say yes or no, or whatever, we'll negotiate it from that point on. Although I am going to tell my team you are the greatest negotiator of all time.
So 145 is what we settled on.
That is what we settled on.
You're gonna text that to me so that you can
I'm sending you a contract.
Perfect.
I'm sending you a contract to Cam. Yep. So I'm going to send that contract over to you right now. It'll be over there in about 10 minutes. And then the moment that you sign that, my team will call you. We'll figure out how to get access to the property, and then we'll get the process started. What time frame do you want to close as soon as possible, right?
Yeah, but I was gonna ask you something.
Yep.
I've got and it's no offense on you or nothing like that, but I don't know you, you don't know me. I have a realtor that I can she's become like a really close friend of mine because all the bullshit I'm going through. Can I have her do the paperwork for me?
Why?
Well, just so that she don't feel like she's being shut out.
You gonna
know
pay?
what I mean?
You gonna pay her commission?
Well, how much is commission?
That's between you and her. I'll give you the 145, but whatever you want to pay her, I'm gonna write the contract. I mean, she can look at it. It's 2 pages. I mean, it literally says my company's buying it from you for 145. We close at this title company on this date.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. Well,
to be honest with you, I mean, we could talk to her, but we don't need her.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
You can consult with her. You know, anytime we come back to you and we say, like, we come back to you and we say, hey, we need to extend or we need to do this or that. I mean, sure, we could talk to her and we can explain it, but we're professionals at this. I mean, I've been in business since 2014. I mean, this is what I do full time. I don't have any issue dealing with realtors, but I also know that just adding in a third party that unnecessarily you're shrewd. You don't you don't need that. You wouldn't have just negotiated me the way you did if you needed help. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So
I just was asking because I don't want her to say, "Well, you didn't even mention me."
Oh
well,
yeah,
I mentioned it. So
there you go. Now you can say, you can even call me and be like, "Hey, RJ, did I mention her?" And I'll be like, "She sure did."
Go home.
Right, you're good. She mentioned you. So, all right, Cammie. Well, I will. I'll write this contract up for the McCain. Send it over to
Now
you.
listen, I have containers out there that are 40 feet long by 8 foot by 8 foot. One in the front yard, one in the backyard. The one in the front yard is full of tools. The one in the backyard is full of furniture.
Okay.
What can you give me for those? I don't want to have to mess with those.
Let me find out when I get out there. When we get out there and we look at it, we can figure something out for that.
I appreciate that because I don't want to have to move it or mess with it.
Okay. I'll make a note of that and we will figure that out for you. Okay.
Appreciate that.
All right, Cammie, anything else?
All right. That's it. Yeah,
all right. That contract will be coming over shortly. And like I said, as soon as you sign it, the team will give you a call and we'll get the process started. Okay.
Thank you, love. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Man,
dude, I loved that lady. Oh my gosh, is that the best you can do? Oh my gosh, that was so good.
I know. And then she negotiated. I love how I said, no, you know it's not the best I could do. Just like you're gonna 150 is not what you need. So let's meet in the middle. Name your price. She said 150. That was amazing. What a great moment right there.
Yeah, that was so good. I loved that.
Man. Hello there. What's your name?
Rosie.
Tell them what number you are.
Number 10.
Number 10. You're the you were what introduced double digits to the Norton family.
Yeah.
Your dad had actually never counted to 10 before you existed. You know that?
Wait, you have it?
Yeah. No, he didn't know what came after 9 until you. That's amazing.
True. It's true.
Oh, Hello.
fine.
So,
Yeah.
Gary, I had to say, man, this is one of the most impressive just performances from leads, property leads, the quality of conversations today. I mean, I always talk about like the lead provider is probably ecstatic when we do well, but I'm ecstatic. Man, we crushed it today. This is amazing. Your daddy crushed it today.
I would pay $75 for these leads over and over again. I mean, holy cow, this was awesome.
I mean, I literally just turned down a deal. I could have gotten a second deal there, and I was like, it's not as good as the first one, and I don't want my team to be like with one good deal with the seller and one not, because then I don't want her to get upset with us because if we're not able to move the second deal. So I'm over here turning down the deal so we can just get the good one.
Dude, while you were on, my guy wanted $5,000 for this mobile home. He bought it a year ago for $45,000. Now he said the carport got ripped off and stuff, but like I'm looking at the pictures from when he bought it. It's super clean, you know, and he wants $5,000 for it. So
yeah,
you know, he's gonna call me back, or I need to call him tomorrow at 4 because he's trying to get into something else and he needs to know if he gets it or not.
I mean, but honestly, like, what do you think on Tyler's question here? An average TU closer, what do you think their numbers would have been today? Do you think it would have been much different than what we did?
It shouldn't have been much different. There was no skill here.
I mean, honestly, these were fairly easy closes. I mean,
these were all laydowns.
I don't think that we necessarily had to like work super hard on them. We just had to not mess up.
Yeah, there wasn't like some kind of like black hat tricks going on here, guys. It was just talking to these people. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, somebody asked stats of the day, Tori. Let me put those together real quick. So dials 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 dials. Okay, I'll put the stats down here. 11 dials. We had 7 connections. Okay, and then I got 1 contract. You're sending how many contracts in
4. Like I'm texting him right now. I got all the right lot numbers and stuff lined up. So I'm sending 4.
5, 6 contracts. Okay, and then
I got 2 in play. That are
right.
Yeah,
because you got the Florida mobile home.
Yep,
and then the Kingman, and then I got New York. So we've got 3 follow-up offers.
Does yeah, I might do that. I might let Titanium dispo those.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that is insane. I should have spaced it out better. I was trying to make them stack, but 11 dials, 7 connections, 6 contracts with 3 follow-up offers.
Holy
so we have an
cow.
opportunity to have 9 contracts from 7 connections.
I'm texting James right now.
That is insane.
What are they running a promo on these at all, or is it just the regular discount when you sign up?
$75 for the Metro leads.
No, but I mean, usually they'll do like a sign-on credit or something.
Let me see what it is. It says I think it's like $250 or something when you sign up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Once you make a deposit, they give you some bonus bucks, and then you decide that you want to go.
Put your link in there, RJ. I put mine in there, but do you guys catch that? So if you sign up with Property Leads, they give you a $250 credit, I think, on like when you sign up.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's
honestly, you don't need anything. I mean, it's been good enough today.
And what do they define metro? Like, is it within an hour from somewhere, or like what is the definition?
I think there's a certain mile radius that it has to be within a major metro city that has a population of a certain amount. I should have gotten better stats on that. All I know is that
I don't freaking care. I don't freaking care. They could call it whatever they want to call it.
Today was near a major city. I mean, the thing that I noticed today is like, yeah, some of the leads weren't the major city, but it was like, that one's Jacksonville, Arkansas. I mean, it's right there. I mean, the buyer is going to be living in Little Rock. Maybe.
Dude, on our entire list, there's maybe, how many are on here? There's maybe a couple that I don't recognize the city. I recognize every one of these cities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. What's the close rate for funding? Will these improve them? Yeah, I think to a certain degree it could, because obviously my team at times is aggressive with like a rural lead, but my company is also set up for that, to where we are very transparent about what we're going to try to accomplish with the seller. And so we'll let them know, like, hey, you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, so we can contract this, we can try to move it, but if not, we're going to need you to work with us. And so that helps us a lot on some of the, elongating the process to avoid terminations, but it happens.
It also depends. It also depends quite a bit on your business model on your exit, because like we're closing on an Arkansas lead that we just contracted, and I'm just going to buy it. So if you're able to purchase, that significantly enhances your numbers, because if you're an assignment only model, then if you can't renegotiate, you got to let it go, and so it's going to depend on that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just the past two lives that Jerry and I have had have been absolutely incredible, and I think this is I want to give kudos to all of our lead providers that we use inside of TU, and the feedback that we give them, they listen to it.
Yeah.
This right here is PropertyLeads saying, hey, we've heard our customers and we want to provide what you guys want. And so they went and did this. This is their way of saying, hey, we want to improve your contract to close ratio. So we want to put you in the major metro areas. Red Panda has this. Lead Zolo comes in 2 weeks ago and had fantastic first 3 dials, 3 signed contracts. This is directly coming from feedback within the communities and from their customer base. And I love seeing the improvements that they're making. I mean, honestly, Jared, we had one bad conversation.
Yeah.
That was it.
RJ, we should do iSpeed next week.
We should. We absolutely should.
We do well with them. We do well with them too, and they're up next, I think, aren't they?
Yeah,
because we haven't done them in a while.
We can absolutely bring in Speed to Lead to do that, and I think I want everybody to understand that this is proof that leads matter, but all of the leads that we work with are of quality here. And I'm super proud of PropertyLeads for providing this to the community, and for people like us that are gonna spend the money anyways. We now can look at it. I'll be honest with you, this live today changed my opinion. I wouldn't have said this before, but I will tell you, Jerry and I said about 30 seconds before we went live, I said, I'm not changing what I'm doing. We buy the $30 leads. We're going to keep doing that. PropertyLeads wants us to push this today. Let's see what it's got, but I'm probably not going to change.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, I asked you, I said, what's your take on these so far? And you said, I don't think I'm going to change anything.
Yeah.
But
well, I'll be honest with you, these results, that was different. That hit different. this reminds me of the first live that I ever had with Property Leads, where they gave me 30 leads. I called all 30, one dial, and I walked away with 3 signed contracts. And I was like, that was crazy. This is by far the most insane KPIs I've ever seen. Now, it helped that we have multiple properties on some leads, but that was
even
insane.
without that, even if you don't count it that way, I would say, even if you count mine as 1, because even though it turned into that, these are still phenomenal KPIs.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if you took that away, it would be 11 dials, 7 connections, 3 contracts with 3 follow-ups,
which is still fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
they're still fantastic. And you know what, too, RJ? Like when I did my deal breakdown, I mentioned a minute ago where we did a $27,000 wholesale. That lead did not answer the phone. We had 15 calls and text before we got the seller to engage with us. 15. I track it all. Now I put that on a lead manager. So like you and I are calling right now, but in my regular business, I'm not on the phones every day. Neither are you. But what we do is we buy the leads. We have a lead manager warm those leads up, try to set an appointment with the closer, either on the phone or in person. Right. And that took 15. And then when we did get them on the phone, they were like, they're super skeptical, super, wall up. It took a lot of work to even get to the appointment, so like that deal would have never even made it on this live because we never would have talked to that person just calling. Like these are just the ones that are answering the phones, not all the work that goes into these leads that happen behind the scenes. Which is
what's funny about that is the people that probably didn't answer us are the ones that are more motivated. I mean, you're
a lot of times.
You're staring at leads over here that did not answer, that say, I need a full remodel and I need to sell for emergency reasons. I have full gut, needs everything, and I'm a tired landlord. I need a full remodel and I'm facing foreclosure. I need a full remodel and I'm facing foreclosure. Those are the 4 sellers that did not answer us today.
And at $75 and at $75 a lead, RJ, we have 41 on our list. That's $3,000. I would treat every one of these leads like I spent $1,000 on the lead. That's how we treat it. We work these. If I'm buying a lead, I don't care what I spend on it. We are going to exhaust that lead trying to get a hold of that seller and do everything we can to get a deal done.
So I know without a shadow of a doubt, we are going to make 20 grand off of our 2 contracts. You'll probably make 20 off of the Florida minimum, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So off of 3 of the 40 leads, we will already be at 40 grand on $3,000 ad spend. We still have 37 more leads to work.
Yeah, that we didn't even get to.
I mean, honestly, I feel bad for Property Leads because we're going to end this live because we have to go.
You know what happens, RJ?
They get so many damn leads. I mean, we didn't even call them.
You know what I worry about, like with Lead Zolo, is we set the bar so freaking high that then when normal people buy the leads and then they hit the wall on the leads, that they're mad at Lead Zolo or Property Leads because they didn't get the same thing you and I did on a 2-hour live,
I know. They're like, this isn't what I saw with RJ. And just so everybody knows, they do not give us special leads. They do give us the leads. We did not actually spend money. I know because some people like to make videos that we claim that we're spending the money. They gave us these leads. We do buy leads in our companies, but these we did not. But these are just regular leads being generated that they could have charged money for, and they filter them in. These leads are all over the United States. There's no way in the world to know whether or not these are leads or not.
Well, RJ, like in my operation, I've mentioned this before, we average about 10,000 a month on Property Leads. And And every now and then he'll give me some credit in our account, like $1,000 or something, which I super appreciate. I don't expect them to do that. I don't demand that or anything. But like, I'm playing the same game everybody else is. I'm buying the same leads that are for sale that you could buy and everybody else could buy. I wish they gave me more special treatment, but they don't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I don't even know how they would give a special treatment. I've always laughed about that when people are like, "Oh, they're giving you the super good leads," and I'm like, "Tell me what a super good lead is." I just don't know.
Well, and all I mean by that is like, give me free stuff so I can do more deals. It doesn't, guys. They got to make a living too. You know what I mean? Like they got to make money too selling leads.
Can TU members close these? Not everyone is like you guys. I mean, yeah, I would have fully expected every close that took place here for a TU member to close that. And honestly, if you're not there yet and you're a TU member, well, that's why you're in TU, is to get trained by me, and Cassie, and Jerry, and Nick, and Danny, and everybody in the community. Like, show up to the implementation calls, listen to the seller call reviews, get into Discord, work with the other members. Everything that took place here today was straight closers formula, exactly what we teach. And then what I think everybody needs to realize is every close that went down today was just me and Jerry being me and Jerry with sellers. And we
honestly, RJ,
solved it.
I don't know how somebody's going to watch this and think to themselves, I can do that.
Right.
I don't think there's
what I hope everybody actually does think.
Yeah.
Like, I love it when people tell me, like, RJ, you don't do anything special. I'm like, thank you. You should go do that too. The only difference is that I'm willing to just do it over and over and over again, and most people aren't.
Yeah.
That's the
difference. That's the difference.
I mean, honestly, somebody wrote at the beginning, I love that you and Jerry are still willing to do this. We are still willing to do this. And you're right. We do not have to, but it feels good to do this.
Yeah. I like doing it. Yeah.
We love wholesaling. This is what we made our livelihoods on. So this
honestly, RJ, I miss this a lot because now I'm involved when there's problems, you know, so it's like now there's a big problem. I got to come in and get in the middle of a problem, which is all the time. But like, I get to miss the fun part of putting a deal together. So like you guys that are in those early stages, I hope you live it up. I hope you enjoy every minute of it, because as you build the business, you're going to get out of that seat, hopefully, because you're a business owner, you know, and then you're going to be dealing with all the crap all the time while your closers get all the fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, to your point, while this was going on, my team reached out to me about two things that I need to put out after I get off the light.
Yeah.
I know you're on live right now, but when you get off, we need you to solve these two problems. And it's like, oh, actually, I think I would rather just close another deal.
Yeah. So true.
So, all right. Hey, great job, Property Leads. Appreciate you, Jerry. Next week, we'll hit up Speed to Lead. I'm sure we'll be able to do that next week. But appreciate you hopping on here. And
I love doing this.
The new norm. Everybody, make sure you show Property Leads some love. Like today's video, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.